Hello, welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a weekly reading for the collective, starting with some prosperity dust on the table. Just gotta smell it. Start with a couple of angel cards. Delight, one of my favorite words. 4 angels around a birthday cake, well, some kind of cake with candles on a pedestal. Usually that implies birthday. Maybe you have a birthday this season. Happy birthday to you if you do. And beauty. An angel carrying what looks like a feather duster. Who knows what she's carrying, or she? It. Could be a star. Oh, it's a flower. Beauty. Delighting in the beauty. Maybe you're choosing to have flowers. Splurging on bouquets of flowers, or noticing flowers when you're out and about. Who knows? Let's see. Let's just dive in. This will all become clear. Going with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Peace in reverse, number 23. Deep knowing in reverse, 43. Oh. My goodness. Breathe in reverse, 29. There's something happening that is completely out of your control, that is potentially causing some upset. Certainly a lack of peace in your life, in your emotions, in your consciousness. And it's really hitting you on an emotional level. There's something, because this deep knowing in reverse speaks of like empathy overload. It speaks of needing a break, needing to just kind of do something to distract yourself. Because I don't know if distract is the right word. Because that implies avoiding an issue. It's more like you need to do something that helps to mitigate this overwhelm. Specifically, do something to get in your body, to get you breathing again. I think you've been holding your breath. There's something here that is, it's causing a shakeup, and you're feeling flustered and not really sure what to do. You could be finding yourself even almost paralyzed with knowing what to do. And so it's just simply okay, one, taking a rest, like allowing yourself to rest, allowing yourself to I don't know, hibernate comes to mind. But also doing something that gets you out of your head. It's like you're trying to logic your way out of an emotional puzzle. Puzzle came to mind. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of something you're trying to work out logically, and you can't figure it out logically. It's somehow you have to tune into your heart, to your intuition, to your feelings. Your feelings are where the answer lies. but you are needing to, it's like you're needing to take a roundabout way. The idea of when you need an answer really badly and you try to think your way to that answer, it eludes you. But when you stop thinking about it, when you just let it go and focus on, specifically focusing on doing some kind of physical activity, getting yourself moving helps you to get out of your head, first of all, and it also helps you to start breathing more, which brings more oxygen to the brain so that you can actually think more clearly. Okay, so I need to go to the heart's hidden secrets. Let's find out more about what is causing such a commotion within you. Yeah, emotional commotion. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. You might be feeling abandoned, or you may have had to abandon a situation. Something has left you cold, or maybe you're needing to act cold as a way to protect yourself. And then we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Okay, so there's someone here who is wearing a mask. Okay, different scenarios here, really. You could feel abandoned by someone that you were lusting after. Maybe it was a very sexual, just physical connection, and someone was pretending. They were pretending to be into you. Oh God, that's terrible. Or pretending to be someone they weren't to get you in bed. This can also be where you have walked away from a situation that it's somehow forbidden. It's something that is, walked away from someone who is non-committal. Whether that's romantic or not doesn't matter. Someone who wouldn't commit to you because they were bluffing. They were wearing a mask. This could also be where you feel like you have to wear a mask, or you're playing some kind of poker face. You're having to bluff. It's like you're teasing out some kind of information from someone by pretending to know less than you do, or pretending to know more than you. Yeah. It's a bunch of different things here. Let's keep going. And go to the Osho Zen Tarot. I love this one. Queen of Fire, sharing. That's a lovely energy. And fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, and then we have 5 of Water, clinging to the past. Three of Clouds, isolation. We have this figure all iced up, frozen, but there are hot tears. And I say they're hot because there's color in them. There's reds. The reds stand out to me. It's like it feels like you are this Queen of Fire. You have all this light to share, all this, you're sharing your abundance, just generally enjoying sharing of yourself and what you have. Maybe sharing with someone in particular because they were meaningful to you. And because of feeling abandoned by someone who is lusting after someone else or something else, or they're just, kind of player, just following their lust, you're trying to come to terms with that, but it's like you're clinging to the past. You're getting caught up in the story rather than finding the lesson. And that could be just a part of the grieving process. When you're in the middle of it, it's hard to let go of the past. In fact, I would venture to say, don't even try. You have to let the feelings come up and work through you, kind of work their way through you before you can come out the other side and see and get some kind of clarity. But whatever this clinging to the past is, it has something to do with something really painful that has left you feeling isolated. Maybe you have isolated yourself, or you feel frozen because of what has happened in the past. Yeah, let me just, instead of clarifying, I'm just going to keep going with different cards. There is pain here. There is grief and sadness and walking away, being left out. Someone's cold, you're cold. But makes perfect sense why you're so, with this empathy overload. You're just like, you're all over the place. You don't know what to do, and so you find yourself paralyzed, and you're like, I'm just gonna sit here thinking about what has happened here, clinging to the past, and you're holding your breath and you're not moving, and it's just making it worse because you're getting stuck in your head. So let me go with the Voyager Tarot. I keep being drawn back to the delight in the beauty. So there is there's a shift that's coming, if it hasn't already, because remember, everyone's on a different timeline. But we have Four of Worlds, commencement. Five of Worlds, setback. It's like commencing something is moving forward, and then it's like your first step, you get sucked into some kind of wormhole that starts you back at the beginning. Makes me think of Board Game Island, which is it's a Mario game that I used to play with my son. And like, you're rolling, as your character, and sometimes you land on a spot that sends you back several squares. That's what this feels like. And then we have Ace of Crystals, brilliance. This setback is actually what is helping you. Even though it's frustrating, even though it's it's frustrating to say the least, because you started something here, or you began a journey, you did something, and this setback showed up. And even though it feels really terrible, it's actually was sort of designed to make you have bring you to some kind of clarity, help you to see the truth, this brilliance. It's like the setback is actually forcing you to tap into some kind of brilliant idea, or you're getting some kind of, the clarity you're getting is coming because of the setback. So it's actually really good because you wouldn't have gotten the clarity otherwise. Clarity about what though? Well, who you're dealing with, I'm sure. I'm gonna go with the Oracle Tarot. I mean, you're seeing the truth of the situation, I feel. You are coming out the other side. Where you felt stuck and clinging to the past, you are coming around. Those hot tears are going to melt the ice. What is this? Sorry. Checked out for a minute. 6 of Swords. Cautious progress. Okay. Yeah. This is leaving behind the drama and the conflict. Feeling like this is coming on the heels of this brilliance after the setback. And it's like you've reworked something, or you've figured something out, and you're making progress again. You're leaving the nonsense behind with this. And this, I talked about bouquet of flowers. It's like you're using flowers. Maybe you want to give flowers to people, or you want to have them just to beautify your space. Giving yourself flowers. and making some kind of progress here. Ooh, the High Priestess. Feminine influence, inner guidance. Yes, this is you turning things around. Where you were feeling or have been feeling empathy overload, it's like you finally gain some kind of clarity of how you can proceed in a way that is going to be beneficial to you. And what this is doing is it's tapping you into you're following your intuition. You've already tapped into your intuition. Or maybe the further you go, cautiously, but you're still moving forward, moving away from something else, from the drama, the conflict. You're rising up into this, I just got formidable. You're this formidable force. Very quiet, nothing to prove. You're taking you're I don't know, you're doing what you need to do. You're really stepping into that feminine energy. Six of Cups, reflection. Reflecting on the past. Reflecting on the past. This is you using your intuition. It's like I was saying, rather than being stuck in it, because you're focusing on what happened and getting caught up in the drama of it, you're using your intuition to reflect rather than get caught up in. So you're looking at the lesson that came out of this craziness. Yeah, there's definite improvement. Things are getting better here. It's allowing you to step into your power, this very quiet power, like I said. And with the High Priestess, there's some kind of there's a spiritual element to this. Spiritual growth, spiritual awakening. This all here feels a little bit like Dark Night of the Soul. We can have many of those in a lifetime. Some people only have one. Some, they just happen over and over again. But it's always a part of the learning. It's always a part of what it is you need to help you grow. Before I say anything, let me Four Spirits Oracle. Bat Spirit. Oh, I love bats. Superpower Miracle. Soul Traveler. Search for unknown powers that will bring you good luck. Yeah. You have superpowers that are somehow attached to your intuition. Maybe your intuition is your superpower. Maybe you're realizing that you are super psychic. Maybe that's a new gift that has kind of been revealed. You've always had it, but it was covered up. And this is you, it's doing that deep dive. Superpower miracle. Miracles really do exist. Bats are the only mammal that can fly. Truly fly. Badger Spirit, look deeper. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. Yeah. Yep. Again, intuition is what helps you to discover these secrets. Treasures, so hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. Hidden treasures and unknown powers. And this is all, I feel like a huge part of this is just what you're discovering about yourself. And also, as you become more aware of yourself and your connection to spirit, to the universe, to everything around you, there's an understanding of like a deep knowing of how connected you are to everything, because everything is energy, right? There is no separation. And that's, I don't know, somehow all this new understanding is coming in, and it's helping you to look more deeply. The deeper you look, the more deeply you want to go. It's like the ultimate Easter egg hunt. Hedgehog Spirit. Boundaries. Nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. Yeah, guard yourself against negativity. You're coming out of a situation where you felt some kind of loss, some kind of emotional pain, crying over something that you had no control over. And you're realizing, because of this clarity and this truth that you're coming to, you're seeing how you were keeping yourself stuck here, or you just needed to work through. You needed to let yourself grieve and process what had happened, what caused you to feel frozen in the first place. And you're leaning into a completely different mindset. You're setting strong boundaries. You're not letting this lustful energy, this non-committal energy, we should say, hold you back anymore. Because you're going deep. You're seeing, you're actually able to see underneath the surface. You're able to read between the lines, maybe in a way that you never have before, or certainly in this situation, you're seeing more clearly. I feel like you're leveling up again, with the high priestess here, you are leveling up. And so you're able to, rather than get stuck in the past, you're able to look at the past with some kind of almost detachment, seeing things for what they are. Like an outside observer or something. I'm gonna go with the Moonology deck. What are we at? Oh wow, oh, went fast. Yeah, see, beauty and delight are coming in so strong here because you're shifting. You're shifting. You're getting out. You're breathing again. You're moving. You're doing what you need to do to care for yourself. Sharing your, it's like you're so giving, but maybe you were giving to everyone else and forgetting to give to yourself. Or maybe you never learned how to give to yourself. But you're like, I have a lot to give. How about if I take myself out on dates, give myself flowers, treat myself the way that I want to be treated. Because in doing that, I think you're understanding that that is what attracts more of the same. When you're treating yourself with love and respect and like admiration and, all these great feelings, you're basically telling yourself, I'm worth it. And I'm awesome. And that is going to attract in this, some kind of new energy that is going to be so supportive. That is not going to be a lot of nonsense. And we don't necessarily have the cards to reflect that yet, but I just feel it. Because, well, yeah, we have delight and beauty. And we have people around here celebrating. Maybe celebrating you, celebrating your birthday, celebrating, I don't know. Just being with people who celebrate you. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So if you're not there yet, if you're still kind of in the muck, you're going to be getting the answers you need. This could be, this setback could be where you're at, dealing with the past. You're going to get the answers you need. You're going to come to some kind of, have some kind of realization. Expect powerful change. The answers you need are coming, and they are bringing powerful change. Expect it. Powerful change that elevates you, that puts you up on your throne. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, so powerful change is coming. What's your plan? What are you going to do? Maybe you can start thinking about it right now. How do you take what it is that you want and apply it in the real world so that you can make strides to making it a reality? That's what manifestation is. It's not sitting back and just waiting for things to come to you. The saying is God helps those who help themselves, right? So you're going to be figuring out some kind of practical plan here for how to continue to elevate, or how to I don't know, step into a new role. Maybe you're gonna, I don't know. Well, is this what I want? Is this what I want? I picked it up. Apparently, this is what we're doing. This is the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. The Mermaid of Immersion. Complete commitment. Yeah, complete commitment to yourself. And she's surrounded by fish. Clownfish. Maybe you're surrounded by clowns. But no, this is really good. And I don't know what the blue guy is. Oh, and there's some kind of an eel? What is that? Anyway, fish in general. This is financial abundance. Complete commitment to increasing your financial success and income abundance. Kitsune, I will show you whom to trust. Number 2. Oh, and this is 44. Yeah. Complete commitment to your, well, yeah, ultimately, to yourself, to your well-being, and you are being shown. The universe is working with you through your intuition, because you are awakening to some kind of whole new understanding. And the universe, through your intuition, is teaching you how to trust, or who to trust, whom to trust. And this is, whom to trust? Oh, because you didn't know before. With all of these cards here, I think you might be a naturally trusting person. And now you're learning to be more discerning. Let's put that on a t-shirt. Butterflies in gloom. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. There it is. There's the official, message. You're coming out of the difficulties. Happiness and hope return. Delight and beauty. All right. Let me get some cards from the Gateway of Light activation. Orion activation. Supernova. Recreation. Renewal. Rebirthed by light. Recreation. That kind of makes me think of the physical, doing some kind of physical activity, doing something that's fun, where you're, it can be any number of things, but here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're heading into winter, so it could be like winter sports, or doing some kind of indoor activities. My son was really into ultimate frisbee for a minute, and they would do that indoors. Like, just something that is, you're doing something here that is helping you to feel renewed, because it's something fun, or certainly something beneficial. I feel like it's fun, and you're being rebirthed you're stepping through some kind of portal, some kind of door. Rebirthed by light. Brilliance. When it's really bright, when the sun, they say the sun is very brilliant, right? You can't see, you're like, oh, it's like being in a dark room and stepping out into the sunlight. And you're just like, oh, I need my sunglasses, it's too much. But it's like, you're being rebirthed by light, not just into the light, by light. This is your own light. But it's like, there's something about being willing to give your light to others, and now you're giving it to yourself. And Arcturian light codes. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. Yep. Thinking about what it is that you want, what direction you want to go, who you want to have around you. Evolutionary downloads. So you're evolving. You're evolving through recalling your power. You're showing up. You have nothing to prove anymore. You're like, yeah, you're quietly working on yourself, working on beautifying your space, your life, yourself. And you're thinking about the future. What can you do with all of this energy? And you are getting downloads. You are getting downloads. Crown chakra upgrade. Divine connection. Holy experiences. Miraculous energy. Oh, we have superpower miracle. Miraculous energy. And here we have a dove. Its feet look like a little heart. Superpower miracle. Holy experiences. You are really, you have some kind of gifts that are coming online. You probably didn't even know you had. You're becoming very psychic. Or very just like your intuition is on point. And whatever this miraculous energy is, it's bringing in all the delight and the beauty. It's, yeah. Okay. So, I need to close this out. I think I will just finish with a cheeky message from Spirit. Rest is productive. Ask any tree. Yeah. Rest. Okay. And so that brings us back to the beginning. You need to rest, or if you have been resting, if you've been taking time to just chill out and be mellow because you've been so up in your head, it's good. You are being productive. You are still working through stuff. You need to rest. And kind of find a good balance between resting and some kind of fun activity that gets you moving. You've got the heart of a healer, the soul of a poet, and the patience of a raccoon in traffic. And somehow, it's working. It feels like you're tapping into this energy and the momentum is building. You're having some kind of realization, like I said, and it's picking up speed very, very quickly. And you don't have patience for any nonsense. You don't have patience for waiting around to see what happens. You're taking control. You're taking control of your power and standing very confidently in it. Okay, one more. Can't help myself. Healing isn't a destination. It's more like a punch card. Keep showing up and eventually you get a free upgrade. Isn't there an upgrade here? I mean, basically, yeah, there's a huge, what am I saying? I was just wondering if the word was on the card, but there is a major upgrade here. It is undeniable. So you just keep doing you. You're tapping into some kind of miraculous energy. You've got this. It's amazing. All right, leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.